Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another exciting foundation review. This is another super highly requested one. Today's video, we are talking about the brand new NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. It's not yet here in Australia, but it is coming very soon. I think it's only weeks away and we'll have access to this one here. I have received a huge number of requests to review this foundation, talk about it and test it on my oily skin type. So that is what we're going to be doing in this video today. If you've never heard of this foundation, obviously it's a brand new one from NYX, but from what I can tell by the website and from the packaging, it's completely customizable. So you can add a few drops of this for sheer coverage and then you can build it all the way up to full coverage. It has a velvety matte finish. It's supposed to be quite long wearing. It does come in a huge range of shades. It retails for $14 in the States. Once it is available here in Australia and I know the price, I will have all of that information in the description bar down below. So I've got two colors here, number 10 and number 11. I don't know which one I'm going to be. On the back of the packaging, it's got a bit of a guide as to how many drops you need to achieve your desired coverage. So for light coverage, it says you need 2 drops, for medium 3 drops, and for full coverage 4 drops. So we can definitely give that a bit of a test. It also says that you need to shake it well and that it needs to be applied with a buffing brush. Now, I don't have the special NYX foundation brush that retails with this one, but I'm just going to use this Real Techniques buffing brush. It's synthetic like the NYX one and it's got nice, tightly bound bristles in there as well, which from what I can tell is fairly similar to the NYX one. So we'll test it out on this. So on the side of the box here, it says, with just a few drops, our Total Control Drop Foundation delivers sheer to full coverage and a velvety matte finish. Simply adjust the number of drops you use until the desired level of coverage is achieved. More drops equals more coverage. Right, so, oh look, it's actually a lot smaller than I thought it would be. She's teeny tiny. So this is what the bottle looks like. It's a glass bottle. It's like frosted glass with a plastic cap and then a squeezy plunger thingy on the top. So you unscrew it and then you've got the dropper there. And you do get 13 mils of product in this one. So it's teeny tiny, to be honest. Teeny tiny. And it says you do need to shake them. So this one is number 11 beige and this is number 10 buff. Ooh, I might even be directly in between shades, so we could even mix these to get my ideal coverage. Let's try number 10 first. Buff. It doesn't really have a strong scent at all. It's virtually scentless. I'm going to go for medium coverage, so I'm going to put 3 drops on here. 1, 2, 3. Is that how you meant to do it? And then start working it in. Alright, so that product virtually disappeared. Maybe it means 3 drops on your face? I don't know. I'm going to put another product in. 3 drops is definitely not medium coverage and it's only done that one area. So going in with more product now. Now it does say that you have to buff, so I'm working in circular motions. It's quite fluidy. It spreads very well and it looks like that it blends out very well. This might actually be one where, it's good to apply it with a brush and then go in with a beauty blender afterwards to really sort of smooth out, like all your pores and whatnot to get a really airbrushed finish. So that there is officially medium coverage. This color doesn't look too bad. It looks like it matches on the monitor, but in person it's a little pale and it looks a little grey. I need something with more of a yellow undertone. So let's give number 11 beige a go. All right, so we'll try this color on this side now. Yeah, see, I think that's a better color, to be honest. Like, it always looks super yellow when it goes straight on my skin, but then once it's buffed in, yellowy shades really do match my neck and chest and things properly. Please let me know, you guys, if you would like a whole video on how to find your skin undertone and how to correctly match your foundation shade. I'd be happy to do it. I get questions about it all the time. Leave me a comment down below and let me know. So with a little bit of extra product, this does actually have really quite nice coverage. It feels very lightweight on the skin, very liquidy, like a real fluid type consistency. I would call this here a medium coverage. It's certainly not a full coverage, and as per the packaging, I could add more product to achieve a full coverage, but I actually, I don't really think I need to. I'm happy with the coverage now. In terms of finish, it's still a little bit sticky. I believe that it's still drying down a little bit, but it definitely has like a matte finish. I can't see any glowiness or dewiness to the skin, which I like because I'm such a hot, oily mess. So this is what we are looking like. You can still see the texture on my skin. It hasn't really done me any justice in terms of hiding these enlarged pores. They look, you know, the same way that they normally do. There's a little bit of caking beside my nose. It's settling in there. But again, that's pretty, you know, standard for me as well. Overall, it looks okay. I wouldn't say that my skin looks completely flawless. I wouldn't say, you know, that my pores look smaller or anything like that, but it does look okay, and it was definitely easy to customize the coverage. So what I will do now is actually go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I will be right back. So I will see you in a minute. All right, so I have put the rest of my makeup on now, so concealer, you know, powder, bronzer, blush, all that kind of stuff. I did forget to mention what primer I applied before putting this foundation on earlier. So as per most of my foundation reviews, I use the Dr. Brandt Pores No More primer. Absolutely love this stuff. Now, just like I thought, as you know, the foundations had a little bit more time to sit on the skin, you know, my natural oils have kind of started to come through. It is looking a lot better. It has really melted into my skin. It looks beautiful and flawless. The coverage is perfect. I don't have any issues. I don't think I would need to go in with any extra product. You know, it is optional. Obviously, with the dropper style of the foundation, you can customize it, but this is perfect for me. I'll zoom you in again so we can have a quick look. So this is what my skin is looking like. I'm honestly so happy with it. It looks beautiful. It's not cakey. It looks very fresh. It's definitely a matte finish, but more of a natural matte finish. It doesn't look like, you know, a mask is on my face. Really happy so far. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead with the rest of my day. I'm going to be wearing this on my skin for around 12 hours. So I will check in at about the 6-hour mark, you know, halfway through the day, just to give a bit of an update of how it is wearing on the skin. And then again later on to give my final thoughts and review. So I will talk to you all very soon. All right, so I've been wearing this foundation for nearly 6 hours now. So I thought I would check in and give you guys a look. Don't mind my hair. It is so hot in Australia today. I am like sweating like a pig, and you know what? That's good for a foundation first impression, because then we know how it is in hot weather. All right, let's have a look and see how this guy is doing. Oh, you know what? Not too bad, actually. Oh, I've sprung another pimple. Man, my skin has been out of control lately. So what can I tell you? You know what? The oil production isn't too bad at all. It has separated a little on my nose, and I can definitely see texture on my nose. It is looking a little bit cakey, I'm not gonna lie. Just sort of these areas around my mouth where I get creasing. By the way, I did just do a video on how to prevent that, so if you want to see that, I will link it down below and on the screen. It hasn't really, you know, transferred or anything, and I will admit I have been touching my face. It's creased in my frown lines up here on my forehead. Brandon is on the power drill outside. That's awesome. Cool. The thing that I am most impressed with at this point is the fact that there is hardly any oil production going on here. What? Oh, and it's worn off around the sides of my nose. Let's zoom in and have a close look at my skin so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. So, I mean, these lights are very forgiving, so it's difficult to tell, but I feel like it's looking a little bit cakey on my chin, around my mouth, these areas on the side of my nose where I get creasing. Coverage is great, color is great, it hasn't oxidized, so that part is good, and there's a little bit of creasing up here, but so far it is looking pretty damn good. So if this is the 6-hour mark, I feel pretty positive about, you know, wearing it the rest of the day. So yeah, I would check in again in about 5-6 hours when I'm ready to take off my makeup and give you my thoughts then. All right guys, so back again. We're officially at 11.5 hours and I am so tired. I gotta go to bed. This is what the foundation is looking like at this point, and I gotta tell you, I am super impressed with this. I am oily. There is no doubt that I'm oily, but I'm not as oily as I have been with a lot of other foundations. It actually looks more like a dewy glow more than anything else. There's some definite caking around my chin still. As I said earlier, I was having those issues earlier on. It's separated a little on my nose, but Other than that, and like these things are only minor, other than that, this stuff looks freaking good. For an affordable drugstore foundation, I'm super impressed, and I could definitely see myself wearing this one on more of like a day-to-day basis, you know, just like a light foundation, you know, for running errands and just like work and things like that. I wouldn't choose this for myself personally, you know, for a night out or a special occasion like a wedding or something. I would go for something a little bit more hardcore that I know will last on my skin in terms of oil transfer, separating, all those types of things. But you guys, this stuff is pretty good. I would definitely want to do a powder touch up if I was heading out for dinner or something, but I don't feel like I would need to wipe it off and start again. I could definitely get away with this. Overall, I'm super happy with this. Is it the best foundation I've ever tried? No, it's not, but it's also not the worst. So yeah, if you've got an oilier skin type or a combination skin type and you were interested in, you know, testing this foundation out, I do think that it is a wearable foundation for us oilier skin types. I think it definitely works, but you will have to touch up during the day. I'm going to quickly touch up now, see what it looks like. Even if I just powder my nose like that, how much better does it look? And if I just powder the sides and under there. Oh my god! Yeah, I could leave that. I could totally leave that. I think that looks perfectly fine. Apart from the fact that my eyeshadow was totally separated. What the hell? Ew. It actually looks fine now. It looks perfect. So yeah, great foundation. Coverage is great. Doesn't oxidize. Feels very comfortable on the skin. Lightweight texture, easy to blend. A great range of colors. It's affordable. It's easy to use. The packaging's beautiful. Yeah, you don't get much product in it, I will admit. And I did have to use, I wouldn't say that 4 drops got me full coverage. 4 drops got me medium coverage. And I reckon I used even more than 4 drops. I think I used quite a fair bit to get where I am now. But it does look really nice. If you've tried it out, please let me know your thoughts in the comments, and also let me know if you are going to be trying it out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to take all of this off, do a fresh mask, and get into bed. I cannot wait. So I'll talk to you guys really soon. Bye!